I've been described as stubborn numerous times, as though protecting what's mine is some sort of a crime. In any case, I am not denying this fact, but I prefer the term headstrong, strong-willed, or uncompromising. Because the majority of the times, the people who hold the strongest views, who are so certain in their approach, demeanor, and belief, have once experienced the greatest uncertainties, and have bent to the weight of the wind, too many times and in too many directions, enough to make a bold decision and stand for it. You look at me and you see stubborn. But did you know that I was once a shadow of myself, too afraid of the light, for fear that if it shines so bright, it just might reveal all my dreadful scars that were inflicted on me by the people who were supposed to love me the most. I was so blind, and they were so unkind. For the longest while I wrestled with myself, the greatest battle of the mind, trying so hard to break loose from the twisted lies that were imprinted and left behind. But each time I took a step, I was revisited. A gruesome reminder that what has been implanted is in fact inhabited. Like there's no escaping this feeling of lust, uselessness, and worthlessness. So I step right back to the darkness I know and tell myself I'll try again tomorrow. But that tomorrow I hoped for didn't come in a hurry. Instead, each passing day, I lived in my yesterday, toiling and moping and hoping that somehow it'll all go away. Do you know what it feels like to hate going home? Having to hear the key slick and your heart twist and pounds like 1,000 volts. Feeling like you haven't done enough. It hurts that I was made to feel guilty for missing my mom, as though doing so was being ungrateful for all that was done. Wicked enough, not only to control my surrounding, but so twisted in ensuring that it pounds in. That even though I was alone, I was still stuck in that dreadful zone. And even though you're gone, you left a wound that cut so deep to the bone. Now somehow I know that I've got to let it all go. Because anger is a slow killer. Like a dangerous shark that swims the ocean deep, it lurks around waiting for the next prey to eat. It's eating enough of me. It's eating too much of my time, opportunities, and happiness. Now they say blood is thicker than water. What a lot of slaughter. Because when that very blood clouded my vision, it was water that cleansed it. The only thickness I feel is the distance between us and the friction among us. Now they say I'm coming on a bit too strong because I've created my own. I've been accused of breaking tradition, of refusing to fall in line with culture. But I've got a question for you. Where was tradition when I was so very sad, disappointed, lost and alone, to a world so vicious, desperate and cold? I find this demand very bold, that I am expected to give what was never built. But I thank God for the blood of Jesus Christ. Because even though my past tried to enslave me, it was only the blood of Jesus that was thick enough to save me. Hi, my name is Amy, saved by Jesus Adekambi. He gave me a new identity and a new name. And for this reason, I am free like the birds of the sky that happily chirps away at the light of day. And like the mighty eagle that glides so effortlessly, I am soaring in ecstasy and in awe of his divine redemption. And I am stubborn enough not to go back to a pack of lies. Now I know some ears might hear this and reflect, while others might defect from the burn that sinks so deep and melts like wax. But that's okay because it's not too far from what I expect. When truth is being said, it's hard to accept. So take it. Love it or hate it. All I demand is a little bit of respect.